I watched a movie, Grave Encounters. Now, it's hard for me to actually say this movie or recommend this movie because found footage is something most people are not gonna like. And this movie, up until around the end, it has me. I like it. The actors in the movie don't appear to be acting when they're not acting. They're making a TV show called Grave Encounters, first of its kind, all that shit. Look at a fucking trailer. So, they're making these videos and they find people to act in them. They have the main guy, they have this hippie thing? I don't know. He claims to be spiritual and all that crap. He's acting. All that bullshit. I don't think any of them believe it until shit starts happening. So, they are good actors. And they don't seem to be acting when they're not acting, like I said. Now, this thing in a movie like this, in a found footage movie especially, is believability of the setting. Do I believe they're actually there making these movies? And, like I said, up until the last part of the movie, I did. They aren't bad. I mean, no shit, they're not real, but suspension of disbelief. Yeah, I could buy it. They were decent. And then the hands from the wall. Now, there were monster things before this. There was a ghost that had its mouth come like that. You've seen that in the trailer. I think it was in one of the trailers at least. But you've seen that before. They don't focus on it long enough for me to tell if it's a pure CG effect or if it is a practical effect. That's good. These movies demand practical effects because unless you have a very fucking high budget, CG is not going to be believable in these movies. And it isn't. Yeah. The part that the movie fucking lost me at this part was when hands came out of the wall. Obvious fucking CG ruined this movie. That was the only part I could complain about. And it was such a huge part that it fucking ruined it for me. Let's see here. There was the first hairbrush area, the stuff moving, the crap falling, all that I could believe. I believe it was the black guy getting pulled into the bathtub. I could believe that. Any of the blood in the movie, I believe there was blood there. Now, that might be good CG, but from my experience, any kind of water physics CG, be it blood, water, or anything else, unless you have a high budget, it looks like shit. So I really do believe all the blood effects in this were done practically. So, really, the only part of this movie that completely lost me was the hands. Damn it, those hands. They were so obviously CG that it ruined it. It retroactively ruined the earlier parts of the movie for me. I can't really recommend it based on that. If you can, though, if you can see CG in a movie like this and it doesn't bother you, fucking fantastic movie. It's found footage, but it's one of those movies that you'll hesitate to walk alone at night. It's that kind of a movie. Not exactly scary, you know where all the shit's gonna happen, and you probably know what's gonna happen before it does. I can't remember if they use loud noises to startle you, but that is another point that I don't like in horror movies. So if they use that a lot, I probably would have bitched about it. Because I don't think they did, I'm not. Then again, it was about a week or so ago when I watched it. It's on Netflix. It doesn't take too long to build up into the movie. If you have time to kill, I'll say it's okay. Watch it if it's cheap or free. I wouldn't pay money to see this movie, though. it got fucking ruined by the CG. Yeah. I'm gonna have to talk about the second one now.